It's a spider.
Dude, yo. Oh my god.
Hey friends, welcome back to another episode of Bad Movie Day. I'm Ankit.
And I'm Munir.
Munir, I feel like I need to pour one out.
Yeah.
You know, this is the end of an era.
Oh, yes.
This is KRAVEN the Hunter, the last movie in the Sony Spider-Man cinematic universe. Rolls off the tongue, doesn't it?
What a way to end it. Okay, you start off, 2018 with Venom. Wasn't the best thing, but at least you kind of say, here's a good starting point to kind of build off.
Right.
And the journey that they took us on was just a downward spiral. It's like you flush the toilet and you watch the water swirl down. At the very bottom, we have KRAVEN the Hunter. It requires viewing, not explaining. So this is KRAVEN the Hunter.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like it wasn't that long ago that we're sitting here.
Shitting on Sony.
Celebrating or, giving an obituary of the Sony Spider-Man universe.
Это частная зона.
Gotta have the bullies.
Yeah.
Gotta have
there was some
bullies.
like hooligans just trying to fuck with the main character.
Ты за кого себя держишь, козел?
Yeah. That's a character I can cheer for.
He's not a hero per se.
No.
There's a bit of anti-this in him.
He's got a bit of a rough edge.
А вот кто ты нахрен такой?
Я охотник.
What is your name? I shall call you.
Title card.
Now, I don't know much about the KRAVEN character personally, so I can't tell you, sit here and explain like the story, his backstory and all this. I assume Sony will respect the source material and give us a faithful representation of the character.
But my understanding is he is not a superhuman. He doesn't have powers.
Oh, yes.
There he is. This the Crow, who's become like the de facto dad in so many superhero films.
It's so true.
This, Man of Steel, he's Zeus, like Hercules' dad in Thor Love and Thunder.
There's going to be a terrible accident. The third card is the outcome. Strength.
So what happened? Like, again, the trailer is just a distant memory from me, but like, doesn't he get bit by like a lion or something?
A potion. The formula has been passed down in our family for generations.
Yeah, that looks so bad. I know. The lion looks so bad.
Is that from Mufasa, the Lion King?
Sony snuck into the Disney headquarters.
Stole that exact character model.
Oh
my God.
Terrible.
Okay, so you're dead.
Yeah.
Let's say you're dead.
Yes, here it goes. The transmutation.
That means nothing. He's like maybe gonna be a little bit sick for a couple of days, but that's it. Please do like a super hyper zooming into his DNA strands, and it's like, oh, so you're gonna give him a serum.
Yes. How convenient.
Like everything.
Yes. Just the gods. Yeah, they willed it. Madam Web made this happen.
Yes. Yes. Look at this. Woo! His eyes are like slits now.
Oh, his eyes! His eyes!
Like, I literally could have a career in this industry.
Once again, you're one of the most prolific screenwriters.
That never got his credit, okay? It's all plagiarized.
Fear will eat you. It makes you weak. Are you weak like your mother?
Bro, what is this character?
He's just a dick
through
and through, not a single redeeming quality.
You on the run? Yes. Come on then. Come on.
Where? Russia's huge. Just Far East. Russia.
He's like right on the border of like North Korea.
Like, are you in Kazakhstan or Kyrgyzstan or something?
He's gonna fight Khabib in the field.
Yeah. Oh God, he's in Dagestan.
I will smash you. Oh my God, here comes. Oh, wow. Jeez. Yo, it's a stampede from the Lion King. Here it is.
Right?
What's he gonna do? What is he gonna do? Yeah.
Bro, that looks abysmal.
He's just discovering this on the fly.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's just, there's no like, what the fuck is happening to me?
No,
moment,
no.
It's like, okay, that's great.
That's what was so good about Spider-Man 1. Like the original Spider-Man. Like there's this whole scene where he has to discover his powers.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's goofy.
Yeah, it's relatable.
Yeah.
You know, you can kind of say, oh, like,
Yeah.
this is what I
But
would
no,
do.
he's like, he's doing what Edward Cullen did in fucking Twilight, climbing the tree. Look at that microscopic vision he has.
Sergey, it is your father. Come home. I miss you.
Why you treat me so poorly? What have I done to you?
The juxtaposition of him just being a complete dick the whole time and him just being like, I miss you, son. I love you.
Because we can.
Oh. Who needs cameras when you have microscopic lion vision?
I don't get it, dude. Spider-Man has abilities similar to an arachnid. This guy has X-ray vision.
Right?
It's like, what the fuck?
Man, we just saw a scene where he attacked a armored cavalry, ripped the guy's nose off, and I'm so bored.
Calypso, I think this belongs to you.
You're the boy.
I really don't care about the backstory. Like, I need to see the storyline where he's like hired to hunt something,
Right.
or someone,
Yeah.
and that's the movie. Like I said, it's so boring.
I hate when they can't commit. It's like you want to make this rated R, you want to make a movie about a villain, make a villain.
But nope, he has to be this good guy, this pure. Like,
Yeah.
I'm fighting the poachers,
Yeah.
the drug dealers, and the drug traffickers only.
Don't you want to know why they call me the Rhino?
Just a lazy way to show like and introduce his powers. Let's just get a bunch of gang members and just do it in front of them. Like,
Right?
literally showing.
Yeah. Wow, that's it, bro. The Rhino. The infamous Rhino villain from the Spider-Man comics. There he is.
I like Paul Giamatti's version. Oh, there's the brother.
Okay.
He is
okay.
a successful musician.
Well, yeah. Let's see.
If his dad saw this,
What is this? No son of a mine. Play music.
This next one's for you, Papa.
He knows I like Tony Bennett. He can do anyone. He's like chameleon.
By the way, that's the villain the son is playing, the chameleon,
are you kidding me?
and he's calling him the chameleon.
Are you shitting me right now?
Why can't? Like they gotta go for the lowest hanging fruit.
The KRAVEN hit failed. All of our guys are dead.
I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? Do you know who that is? Why don't you just announce your name?
Yeah.
Just before you leave.
Меня зовут Форна, потому что я ниоткуда.
What the fuck? Who's it? What? What's happening right now?
I don't know.
What are we doing? Oh yeah, here's our main character, by the way. Just forgot about it.
Yeah, they gotta introduce all the side characters.
Are they just gonna have like a Sinister Six in this fucking movie?
Sony was like, "We're running out of time."
We literally have
Yeah.
4 right now.
I guess then Papa was right about one thing.
Man should be the only animal that is dreaded. I'm glad I didn't miss the party.
Father, I'm sorry. Get over here.
I don't expect you to give me a hug, but
Look, he's really just, it's so good, the accent.
That's what the Rhino was trying to do.
Yeah.
Tell me in this giant luxurious apartment there's not a second bedroom? That's insane.
Do you have like a mat I can like curl up in?
Fuck, man.
God, like I can't, this animal man gimmick is stupid.
Like, we're saying all this shit as like funny jokes, like, haha, they would never do that. And then they do it right then and there because they didn't put 2 thoughts into this movie.
Well, KRAVEN, if you just slept in the apartment like a fucking human being that you are, none of this would happen. Instead, you're a fucking weirdo.
Like, you could tell Aaron Taylor Johnson did a lot of his own stunts.
Yeah.
And like actually did a lot of the physical work, which is impressive. But I almost feel sad when it's like you put such hard work into an objectively shitty movie.
I should have been there for him. I left. I went for a walk. And
We're gonna find him.
I went for a walk, he said. No, you slept in a park.
He's lying to himself. He's gaslighting himself to thinking that he did nothing wrong. I stop for a walk, bro. You need to go get breakfast from downstairs.
Normal human breakfast.
Yeah.
Human toast, human coffee.
Not dog food.
You have the money, and he's your son.
This is not about money. This is about power.
You're despicable.
Where's your emotion? Where's your acting?
Antibiotics. Can't have you dying on me, can I? Can't have you dying on me, can I?
See, he can mimic other people. He can mimic his father. He can mimic this jackass.
That's his trait?
Yeah.
That's his defining trait? He can
Yes.
do impressions?
Yes.
You do impressions?
Well, you don't call me the chameleon, though, which I'm very offended by, but...
They're in northern Turkey. They gotta do like generalizations.
Yeah, I know,
Northern Turkey, Far East, Russia.
Istanbul, fucking Kiev, or whatever. Like, pick a city.
But seriously, where did he learn all this? They're just attributing the fact that he's one with the nature for him to know every like tribal form of combat. Like he's shooting like dart guns like they would do back in the day.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah. A lion won't survive that.
How do you know my
he's unharmed.
His bones are shattered. Excuse me, what?
How?
Are we just coming up with things on the fly now?
So they've just like established he will never be in any sort of danger.
No. That is like as treacherous of a situation as you can be in so far. Don't know what's happening anymore.
There's not been a single character in this movie who hasn't just been like cannon fodder.
Yeah.
For someone to die. Like every secondary person they introduce gets killed off.
Yeah.
They were there for your brother.
Sergey?
By the way, I love this trope of designing the lair of a villain. It's always a desk in a completely empty room.
So practical and minimalist. And it's got some crazy like desk decoration
Right,
thing.
yeah.
It makes no sense.
I was indestructible. Like a rhino. I want you to be my partner.
I do like impressions. Like really, really good.
Ah, you are a chameleon. I'm googling who this character.
They're not identifying him.
He's the foreigner. How did the foreigner get his powers? The foreigner has no superhuman abilities.
This was like Sony's idea. This is literally like a...
They took so many liberties with this movie. Why? Why do all this stealthing? You've clearly shown that you are invincible to everything, and that you can clearly take on a group of people with guns.
Oh, yeah.
It would make a difference had they not given him superpowers. If he did all this as a regular man, it would be more impressive.
It would be.
You know? Because he's using the environment to his advantage.
Yep.
But it's like, you don't even need to do this.
No, you just lunge at people and do this.
Yeah, do that.
You know? What?
It's a spider.
Dude, yo. Oh my God. Look.
Are you seeing your worst nightmare?
Are you seeing your worst nightmare? You didn't establish that spiders were his worst nightmare.
That wasn't even hinted or alluded at.
Once, not even once.
She's gonna give him some of the
More?
more of the juice.
He's gonna turn out like
The juice that like Logan took.
I was thinking, the substance, when she takes it again and becomes Monstro Sue, he's gonna become Monstro KRAVEN.
Does anyone else see what I'm seeing here?
Did he summon bisons to do his bidding?
He 100% did.
How did he know?
He 100% did.
What is he like talking to them?
Oh,
Here
he
Ladies
is.
and gentlemen, this is the moment you all wait.
Look, let me get a good look at this guy.
This is it? This is his final form? I thought he'd get bigger.
No, his pants stayed on.
So he just stays like this
A little stocky version.
little rhino.
Meanwhile, they just have all these bison running around, adding visual noise.
And here, you know, just to kind of call back to what you said in the Venom review when we watched it, the final fight scene takes place in a barren wasteland.
Yeah.
It's boring. It is.
Always right in.
Look at the facial animation. Look at it. He's not even, his mouth doesn't even mimic what he's saying. I don't think Sony knew they were going to end on KRAVEN. I think they planned a bunch, but they were losing too much money. They took one of the most notable Spider-Man villains and just killed him.
Hey, I've always been a chameleon.
You really think father would not recognize actions of his own son?
Also, like, I don't want to jump the gun here. Movie's not over yet.
Yeah.
But in the poster, he's wearing like a mane.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is it?
I think, guaranteed that's going to be the closing shot. Guaranteed. There it is. I told you. Ending shot.
I jumped the gun.
Yes, sit on that throne.
So he's gonna be like, yes.
Yes. Do the iconic pose.
Yeah.
Yes. You know what they say, but like with Morbius and movies like this, like it's one of the movies of all time.
Yeah.
I honestly think it applies to this so well. This was like it was just a movie that just like had no direction. It just seemed so random. You know?
Things were happening.
Characters were being introduced and
People dying and traveling.
having weird superpowers that meant nothing.
I don't even know, like, how does it, like, you know, we watch Madam Web, we're like, fuck, man, this is bad.
Yeah.
It's the worst of the worst. And then, like, Venom 3, it's like, oh, it's shit, like, right down there with them. And then, like, this one again, it just goes, like, further down. Like, it's just like they keep digging this fucking tunnel.
So is it that they're not learning from their mistakes, or are they completely self-aware and they don't care, or are they doing it on purpose? I don't know.
There's really not much to say here, honestly. I am just so, like, I was bored to tears. And it's like comical how silly it was. The Rhino? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me with that CGI? Like, what were you thinking?
Yeah.
Okay, and then you introduced the Foreigner. What? Wait, whose idea was that at Sony? Who came up with that? Because that is not even in the comics. And then Chameleon, the cherry on top of it all, like Chameleon. Okay?
Bro did impressions.
Yeah.
And they made it his own personality. Or well, we were making jokes throughout the episode, and then the thing would happen.
That's not good, guys. Like,
No.
we it's like we make a joke and like predict how it's gonna go because like these movies are so formulaic. But then like instead of like breaking from our, you know, memes and shit, they do it.
Yeah, and that's what makes this bad, because it's like that's the first thought that pops in our head,
Yeah.
and we say it. You're supposed to not go with your first thought.
Yeah.
You know, when you're making a film, you go through revisions.
It's telling us that is what is happening in the writer's room. Tell us what you thought in the comments, guys. If you've seen this,
I doubt you have. The amount of money it made, I doubt you have.
like, go watch a better movie, please. Okay, but give us your thoughts in the comments. Like and subscribe, of course.
Thanks for hanging out. Calypso is a nameless voodoo priestess who was born and raised in Haiti. They were in Africa. So, already.
Or racism there, you know, they couldn't even fucking get the
Go to
country
Haiti.
right. Yeah.